Hey there, welcome to my channel. In this video, you will learn how to create simple and engaging email campaigns. We will discuss the 5 best practices that you can apply to all your future email campaigns so that they stand out from your competition. And we will also take all that knowledge to create an email template for your business. So without further ado, let's get started. Hi everyone, here is Anastasia. Welcome to my channel where I help first-time business owners level up their marketing. First, let's discuss what are the 5 best practices that can help you create better email campaigns. First, use real text instead of images. You might have noticed that some brands put a lot of text on their images, or their whole email is actually one image. The problem with using images instead of text is the following. Multiple email clients, also Gmail, disable the display of images in email. So if you put a lot of valuable information into an image which is not displayed, your message will be lost. Choose wisely between centered and left-aligned text. If your copy is shorter than 2 lines, then feel free to center that copy. But if your copy is longer than 2 lines, make sure to left align that copy. This way it will be easily readable and also it will be easily accessible in mobile view. Always have a CTA above the fold. Having a call to action button above the fold is a win-win situation for you and for your email recipient. If you send out a really important email, then make sure that the information you want your email recipient to read is there above the fold as soon as they open that email. Otherwise, if you don't follow this best practice, the email recipient will have to scroll all the way down to the email to take action. But if that person is not patient enough, they might lose interest and just move on to the next email. Use informative headlines. Headlines are one of the key components of every email if you're sharing multiple pieces of information with your audience. If you use main and sub-headlines in your emails, you will give your email recipient an opportunity to skim through the email and find the information that is relevant to them. And probably one of the most important best practice of all these 5 is to make your emails mobile friendly. Before launching your email campaigns, make sure that your email looks good on desktop view, but also on mobile view. According to Campaign Monitor in 2018, almost 50% of consumers were reading their emails on their mobile phone, so you don't want to miss out on that opportunity and convert your audience through mobile. Now that we know what are the best practices that we can apply to our emails to make them better, it's time to put our knowledge to practice. We will create an email template and then we will also use that email template to create a real email campaign. For the purpose of creating the email template and the email, I will be using MailChimp, but feel free to use any email marketing tool that you prefer. I'm sure that the result will be equally amazing. So let me share my screen and let's get started. All right, so I thought before we start creating our email campaign, it would be nice to see what will be the final result. I have decided to take today's video as inspiration for my newsletter. My newsletter will consist of 2 parts. So the first part is above the fold. I'm introducing today's YouTube video and I'm inviting the email recipient to click on the call to action button and watch the video now. But in case somebody doesn't have time to watch the video now, I still want to provide them additional value and share with them the 5 best practices that they can use to create simple and engaging emails. This is probably one of my favorite email layouts. It looks clean, it's informative, and it's easy to skim through. So now let's create this email together. Alright, so I'm logged into MailChimp and I will go ahead and create a new template. As you can see, MailChimp is offering a lot of ready-to-use templates, but I think it's always nice to create emails around your business and around your products. This way you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just select the template that is dedicated to one of the buyer stages and you fill it in with the copy of your selection. Alright, the first order of business for us is to create the part above the fold. For that, I will take the image, I will create a headline, and I will also add a paragraph. The call to action is already there, so we'll just put it to the left side. As you can see, we have already applied a couple of our best practices. We're keeping the copy left aligned. We are keeping it short so that the call to action is above the fold. Now I will add a divider for our second part of the email, and I will add another heading. I will also add another paragraph. Now let's add the layouts. As you can see, there are plenty of layouts to choose from. I would go with this layout with the image and below that the headline and the text if I would have some type of products that I want to talk about or articles that I want to mention. But otherwise, I really prefer the 50-50 split where you have the image on the left side and the copy on the right side. So since we have 5 best practices, I will have to repeat this 5 times and add 5 layouts. Now I will remove the call to action buttons because we know that in our case we don't need them. I will save this template now and we will be able to go ahead and create our newsletter. Alright, so let's go to the campaigns. Select new campaign. We will create an email, we would give it a campaign name, and let's begin. So I'm not sure how it works in other email marketing platforms, but here all we have to do is to go to templates and select the template that we want to apply to our draft email. At this point, if you had already planned your email campaigns, you have already written your copy and you have selected the images that you want to insert in your email, all you have to do is to fill in all those blank spots. You probably remember that one of the best practices that I have mentioned to you is to make your email look great on mobile. So I'm sure that all the email marketing platforms have a function where you can preview your email that is in progress in mobile view and in desktop view. Well, to be honest, the MailChimp mobile view preview is not exactly realistic. I think it makes the email look so much longer than it is in real life on mobile. So a quick trick that I actually discovered is that I downloaded MailChimp on my phone and previewed the email on my phone right away. You can also select different headline sizes. So headline 1 will be probably on the top of the email as the introduction to the whole topic of what your email is about. And then headline 2 and 3 you can also use depending on the content that you are providing to your reader. I have decided to use headline 1 for my main headline on the top of the email, but then for the rest I had been using headline 2 when I was saying top 5 best practices to follow, and when I was naming the best practices one by one, I was using headline 3. But not only headlines can help you achieve hierarchy in your emails, also colors, the size of the text, hence the H1, 2, and 3, and also the placement of the images. Just a quick note, you can see that at the bottom of the email, I'm again including a call to action button to give the reader another chance to go and see my YouTube video instead of scrolling all the way back to the top and clicking that call to action button. While we were discussing email best practices, the email is already done and ready to go. So basically, this is how you can create a simple and also engaging newsletter for your audience. In my next video, I will show you how you can create email campaigns for awareness stage, consideration stage, and also conversion stage. So stay tuned for that. I hope you had a lot of fun creating these emails with me today, and I hope you have learned something new. If so, please let me know by hitting the like button. If you want to learn more tips and tricks from me in the future, make sure to subscribe. While you wait for the next video, make sure to check out this video where you can learn how to grow your email list, or you can also view this video here. Thank you for your attention, and I see you in the next one.